Okay, should be heard now. Why are there always some sort of a technical whenever I start doing? Never fails. Absolutely never fails. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody, and oh boy, guessing little. Hey, Tricky, my little mindless one is not working right. Try that again here. There we go. All right. Hey, Tricky, any particular pose you looking think I should start off with here? I've got them all labeled. Oh, labeled 1 through 19. Bottom left, number 18. That one. Yeah. Okay. Start off with here. Okay. Just a second here. My filters got messed up. Seems like every time I start doing something, this doggone thing just decides, haha, we're gonna go ahead and mess up. Okay, so out of I needed. All right, second. Copy that. That on again for reference's sake. Okay. Oh, for the love of all, nothing ever seems to go right. Back over. That one failed me for the last time. Failed me. I've got another way to pick it up here. 18 is the one that we want to start off with. But gotta go. I had I have that as a reference layer here. It's not as a actual in layer sort of thing. Now it should be as a regular uh, PSD layer here, or layer. All right. The reason I have it like this, I need it like this, is because, boy, I don't want to have to draw all these all over. So, is it tricky? Any particular type of OC I should make out of this here? Like, I don't know, a what kind of OC you thinking? Oh, that doesn't help me out. Think of an animal, any kind of animal. I'll try to make it best I can. See, the way I have this particular one here, this is more than likely going to end up being a dude. Have the body of one. Give me a second. Wolf. Wolf. Wolf I can do. Get in here. Go ahead and gonna have a long tail for sure. Gotta make sure you get that up in. No, you said you were gonna be watching off your phone here. I'm guessing you're currently gaming. If I end up going for a good while here, I may end up just switching to go off to the Origin Minecraft, the Fabric world, after a bit. One of the things that I am doing, I don't know if you caught that, over here recording a time lapse that I can come back and edit it later. That's gonna be fun. Back to full dungeon. I think I've heard of it, but I'll be honest with you, not really all that sure. I can say I think I've heard of it here, but I'll be honest with you. My my brain is usually not the best when it comes to certain things. I'm okay. That's the dungeon crawlers game that you were talking about. Actually, look that up. Is it any good so far? There's going to be a lot of draw and erase. Well, I would imagine something called dungeon crawlers is going to be pretty hard. So, the fact that you're on the fourth floor, testament enough to how good you are, at least as far as I'm concerned. I had some hotkeys set up for circles, everything like that here. It's a hassle that all has set as hotkey blasted thing. I have a few keys on my tablet here. Have signed here, but I only have like 6 here. Kind of hard to get all the really cool functions that I normally. Wolf, go ahead and all right. You're the one. You're the one that suggested this, so your name gets attached to it. So it's not my fault if it goes sideways. This guy looks like he's going to be built for. Unless, of course, you want me to change that to something like power. But that's something that I can change this early on in the sketch. You know? Got to be sure and let me know. Okay, here. Let me know if I start dropping any frames here. but I think I can do that. Viewers in watching me today. That's more than I've seen in a good long while here. I don't know who's watching me, but I appreciate you stopping by all the same. And again, I'm starting off with number 18 over here. This is recommended by Tricky Deathbringer. But if anybody wants to suggest something after I'm done with the initial sketch of this one here, let me know. I'll go ahead and start, and I'll work on that one. But have one in mind. And if you want to go ahead and stick it into the chat right now, go for it. Granted, I may have to roll back a little ways to see it. And if you hear any clinking or anything like that here, don't worry about it. That's just me trying to make sure that I get, keep myself caffeinated here with some. Fortunately, I'm not able to have much sweet. Gotta be bland. What did I do for this guy's footwear here? We'll go with sandal. Should we go with boots? I don't know. Ricky, what do you think here? This was your idea. Like I said, if I have to go pear shaped here, this is going to be your fault, not mine. Ask me what that is. I have no clue. I'm just making noises. Boots, boots, boots. I can definitely do. I do. I honestly, I kind of like those. The boots that get uh thrown into things like Sonic Forces. How most people do in Sonic the Hedgehog characters. I don't know. Popped in here. But I appreciate everybody who pops in. So I kind of wish some people would say hello before they decide to leave. Actually, I can see this being a dynamic entry. Dynamic entry ending in a hero pose. So Out where the eyes are going to go here. Bottom of the eyes are going to. Always want to go right through the. Yeah, well, one of the people that's in the chat is me. The other person is you. And there was a third person here a little while ago. Granted, they were only in here for maybe about 5 minutes. That's well, mostly when I'm scrolling around Twitch here and looking for something to watch, that's usually me as well. Hop in for. If I'm not entertained, I leave. Remind me to thank Babs for recommendation of the herbal tea. The raspberry's okay here, but I can't wait to try the blueberry. Things that out a little bit of cheese. Bits around. Unlike a. Yep, now it says 3, and then now it's 2 again. Yeah, it's going to end up happening. But since yeah, that's usually how it is. Might get broom every so often, but even if it's just say hello, stops by whenever I'm streaming. A little bit of, not a whole lot. Eyes, eyes kind of sit right about box. Nose is going to be a little bust on a. Eyebrow. Painted, whatever reason, have brow instead of the big old skin flaps of the hedgehog. The nose spider. The foxes are depicted with a very cute, tiny nose here. not a wolf. Are usually trade with larger features, larger ears, fluffier tail. Well, at least longer tail, not fluffy. Fluffy just might be a fox. Probably gonna end up racking my brain over what kind of a start working clothing. We're gonna have boots, so those are gonna at least come up where almost the I can't get in any frames. There we go. And boots, they've got to at least have some sort of pants. Boots and shorts really just don't kind of work together. Not in my mind. In a hero pose, or at the very least in a hero fall, I'm thinking military grade at the very least. Maybe cargo pants. What I did there is mostly I made a really big line here in order to make a shape. That's kind of my little go-to, making certain object. Again, like a belt. Make a shape, trace the not that big. It's honestly and trying to self ah scratch. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try and stream Dragon Age Origins. The new Dragon Age game is coming out pretty soon. I'm gonna try and go back through Dragon Age and just get myself refamiliarized with all of the different lore and whatnot that was already established. Gonna outline it that way. I can back. Yeah. Yep. And like I said, that's tomorrow. Probably gonna be later because I'm gonna end up having to help out my brother. Either I'm gonna end up here, or my dad is just gonna end up awake at the time. But my brother has need of assistance, and I am gonna be trying my best to assist. So it'll probably be a little bit later in the day. I think maybe 2 or Thursday. I don't think I have much going on the day now, so man, I need some. Typically, most years, triangles, animal triangles, enough to get the basic shit. How fluffy am I gonna make finishing? Ah, well. I'm thinking of going with a tank top for the show off a little bit of the chest fluff. You know? Either Dragon Age Origins or I load up my tapestry and just play through the whatchamacallit here. I can't remember. Play through Dragon Age 2. I don't much as I love the story in Inquisition. The gameplay was kind of futzy. By that I mean it was Frostbite engine was a. I'm gonna come right out and say crap. Should have stuck with the Unreal. Honestly, should have over to the Unreal Engine. They were using the same engine in Dragon Ages 1 and 2 that they used for Knights of the Old Republic, and that was a good system. They wanted to go with something else here. They should have done the Unreal Engine. From from what I've seen so far in uh the new Dragon Age Veilguard, they kind of are adopting the same kind of fighting combat engine that God of War has. More specifically, God of War 4 and God of War Ragnarok. That was not a bad fighting system, what I remember seeing. It's somewhere within the same vein. I would love to play it. There lies a challenge of can I go through the game with absolutely almost no uh damage here? I do can I there's any number of challenges that could go along with it. I'm trying to get at. Big here. Out a bit here. Let's got so far. Not bad, not bad. Except making the ears fluffy. Brush up. Boy, racing too. A little bit of fluff in there. I I can't decide. No, think should I? Nah, he's already got chest fluff. I was gonna say, could I give him a? I think I'll save the. Far so good. experiment with the hair. Things I've noticed in things like Archie comics, IDW comics, a lot of wolf characters have some either just a tuft of hair up at the top, or it's hawk. I don't know why. Mohawk went out of style in like the 90s. I guess that's kind of where I sheltered kids knew. Ah, got a crick in my shoulder. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what features which is advertising at my face right now. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, let me zoom on out here. God, looking too. Probably save this and go on to line it a little later here. up with it. And yes, I do mean to finish the sketch before on to the next one. Oh, thank you, thank you. Sorry if response is a little late here. Just I'm looking back and forth between screens here. Got the chat up here on my phone. I've got my tablet right underneath it. I've got the big old Streamlabs thing right over here on to my left. There's another screen over here showing the big old program to the right. There's a lot of screens. I'm surrounded by screens. Here. Let's see about the boots were made for walking. I don't know if they were made for jumping though. Quick. I want to add something pretty special to. Not sure what to add it. A lot of people like to add glowing effects to the sides, the bottoms. I'm not really all that keen on doing stuff like that normally. Normally, things I like to add to the boot are rings, like the power ring, some sort of shiny object. But for this guy, I don't know why. I feel like he should have some sort of I don't know. He kind of feels like adding might glow dark. Gotta add something. Can't have them be bland old boots. Add some regular design on it. Sure. Say regular. Add some designs on it for sure, but kind of add to down this. That could end up become either it becomes like the lace part of the shoe later, or it becomes some sort of a glowing aesthetic. crackling aesthetic here a little bit later. More straight on here. Not going to get as much of the heel or a toe here either. Add something up here when the lip of the toe, the lip of the sole, I should, comes up over the toe. A lot of people add stuff. I'm not sure what. Maybe I'll make a little window here. We'd call this the gravity boost. Cushion the fall of. Yeah, that kind of sounds cool. Gravity boost. Here, my nephew's in the background. All manner of probably trying to do some VR gaming here. Get by those. I say poor kids mostly because they forget that they're using VR and they don't have full motion tracking. It's the hand tracking and controllers, and get that they're not supposed to walk. End up walking and running into stuff. Hilarious. I actually have some video of that here. I may end up if they end up ticking me off enough here, I may end up just posting that up here. Not here, probably on the clock app. And then okay. Get a all right. head patient out a bit here. All right, got to work on the hand. Good, and really good. Better than I thought it would be. Doesn't matter what kind of Mobian you have here. Always have very thick fingers. Just the style choice. I think with this guy, I'm gonna get him some. Yeah, I'm definitely get him some. Thinking the standard white gloves would be okay. Standard white. Things I love about types of programs. Copy paste. Flip it. Proper ink. Okay. Get this. Let's get bad boy some. In fact, let me go ahead and save this. And running this for a while without saving. Go. Getting at 90%. Sorry, I had to check something out over here. Finally. Yeah, I have my alerts turned off for. I still get alerts for Discord. I have to look often whenever I see a little red dot. And hot. Anybody starts asking me how hot is it, let me tell you it's hot. I'm not south of the. I am on the. It is hot. Stepped outside and I nearly melted. I'm saying this as somebody who used to be nice and tan here. Now I am fairly pale and flammable, like a vampire. Tricky, were you able to get past the fourth floor yet? Get yourself onto the fifth floor? Up, get up and back. I'm save right now and stretch. Oh, you sunburned. Yeah, no, 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 no. Burst into flame as if I was exposed to holy magic. That's more my style here. On the bright side here, I'll be nice and tan afterwards, but stepping outside is a pain. I think I need to adjust this thing, my screen here. That's looking just Not everything's blocked off. Right. Do that. I'll get a little bit saved, and I did a little bit of stretching. Fine for. Oh, okay, okay. So you know what? I'm not. I'm gonna refrain from trying to physically understand a lot of this here. Not because I'm not going to be able to explain it well. It's my brain is probably not going to come. I very very much want to be able to comprehend. I get it. I get it though. I think I get it here. It's that's where your characters ended up stopping. You had to start over. Correct? Patient. There he is. At least as close as I'm going to get him right now. I haven't really decided to do much else with him besides give him a tuft of hair at the top here, fur tuft here. That's the sketch so far. Go ahead and these on their own group. Go that up for a little bit. Yeah, there's the wolf. I'm pretty sure I'll come up with a name for him later. Go ahead and stop this recording here. Export it for the time being. You're not going to be able to see where I'm exporting. Sorry. Right. Weapons. Uh, exporting takes a little. Been a little over an hour. Done. All that in just under an hour. Yeah, just imagine what it's going to look like when it's all lined out here and colored in. It's going to look pretty awesome. Probably do some details on the gloves here. Well, just for giggles. Here we go. Out here. Right now, what I'm doing is going through, I'm getting rid of some of the saved file here. But that's 2 GB, that's nearly 2 GB worth of information. I don't need to hold on to it. Selected recordings will be deleted. Not be able to export the time lapse. Yeah, I'm exporting. I've already exported the time lapse. Okay. With that, go ahead. Down. Yeah, I'll do that on another stream. Right now, this is just getting some sketches out of the way. All right. Any what's next? Let's see. Picked one. Standard. Yeah, I know. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Uh, don't worry, Tricky. Not really up for doing a multi. That's just asking me. I've done a multi-limbed creature in the past. Never got any captures of it. Done done number 18. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and make. You know what? Get rid of this. Because it's so big. Right. Which one should we? Basically, this is just my pose dump. I came up with as many poses as I could, dropped them all into one file, and I need to know what one. Well, it's just you and me in chat here, Tricky. So I'm gonna see. Coming back to number 5 here. Hate the arms crossed. It really does. Oh, that, of course. Auto save. Hate it when it auto saves when I decide to save. That's one of the things that I do like about this particular program. It auto saves as you go along here. You want a hard save right before you do something here. In the middle, auto save. Now it's in the saving. Okay. Well, Ricky, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for right now. I may come back a little bit later in the afternoon. But right now, I need to find a way to pop my back shoulder. It's starting to get stiff. Okay. Well, I do thank everybody who stopped by. I'm going to try and get all of this previous sketched up, ready to go, essentially. But that being said, hope you all have yourselves a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. About an hour is about all I can really stand at the moment. All right. Everybody take care.